All right, so we left off with a tower here. Okay, and when this tower clears, right, like this is chaotic energy, or this has been the year in and of itself. All right, for those of you who still been putting in that work, that effort, despite, like, it's kind of, I'm hearing like taking 5 steps forward, getting knocked steps back. Like those of you who still been kind of pushing through that energy, like again, I definitely feel like things are going to be working in your favor this year. Like you push through. You don't get to emperor status unless you have showed and proved, correct? Even in the spiritual realm, you got to earn your stripes here. All right, you got to, it just is what it is. I'm also hearing who knew a flower can grow through the concrete or something like that. So it's almost kind of like life was throwing you nothing but concrete energy. That kind of reminds me of like the King of Cups type of vibe. Like the King of Cups usually is sitting on a throne of concrete on top of the ocean. Like it just seems like, you know, people were treating you or dealing with you like your emotions is this, your problems are these. All right, you're going through this, and it's just kind of like you were being dealt with or responded to with nothing but concrete. Like a brick was being thrown at you constantly and repeatedly. All right, so yeah, 3 of Swords energy as well. Like some of you's health took a hit. Okay, 6 of Wands can also talk about health. All right, I just kind of, like I said, it's just like things are going to be balanced out. Things are going to be fair, especially if that's the energy that you put out. Like despite of, okay, like shit, like I don't know why I'm hearing that. Like when life throws you lemons, you make lemonade. I don't know why I'm hearing that here as well. But for those of you, like this justice is not going to apply for every fucking body. Like, you know, like it's not going to apply for everybody. There's some people who get dealt an unfair deck, or at least in their mind it's unfair, and then they meet that shit with resistance. They don't try to work themselves, they don't try to work through it. You know, like I don't know why Batman's coming to mind right now, but it's just like Batman spent not majority, but he spent a good amount of time being Batman, saving people, not trying to kill them, like, you know, just strictly hitting them with the, you know, we kicking the one, okay? Like for those of you who don't know what that means, it's just kind of like it was a fair fight. It was like there was no weapons, really, not weapons to kill. All right, it's like you were kind of being a Batman to people, like Captain Save-A-Ho type of vibe, and it just seems like nobody was there to Captain Save-A-Ho you. All right, it's just, you know, it's just like imagine with Batman, he did everything he did for these people, and he ended up in a fucking pit. All right, like broken. And what if Batman never rebuilt himself up despite everything and got out of that pit? You know what I'm talking about, the Dark Knight Rises. Okay, so this is basically the vibe. I keep referring to this movie, one, because it's one of my favorite movies, but two, like there were so many life lessons and gems in that movie. You are essentially the Dark Knight Rising. Okay, like being overlooked and forgotten, people purposely throwing towers at you intentionally, like just for the fuck of it, like, you know, just to knock you back. Like these are things that were occurring, like, and people took pleasure in this. Like this is the year that you've been, like this is the year, like 2022 has been that type of year, and it may have even been prior, like back in 2020, like leading up to this point. All right, like I can definitely see that with this 2 of Pentacles, and Pentacles are years. So the past 2 years, but I'm really only addressing 2022. I just feel like your time of kind of being disappointed and hurt and betrayed and abandoned and abused, okay, like overlooked, like I just feel like that shit is over with. Exactly. 5 of Cups is coming out as well. So the 3 of Swords to me kind of reminds me of stitches. Okay, so it's almost like your heart is being mended, or this is like the year where it's the beginning. Honestly, it's not just the 1 year of you getting blessings and rewards and acknowledgement and love. It's not just this fucking year, but I know this is the starting year. What is it? I think it's year, wait, 2023. It's what is that, 5, 6, 7? So this is year 7. Damn, it's year 7 if you add up 2023. My math, I'm not the best at it, but yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is year 7, just going off of the year, and we know 7 is Libra's energy. We also know the number 7 is about luck, blessings. So I mean, yeah, exactly. 10 of Pentacles is coming out. So this 2 of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles, like, what is that? Sorry, what am I going? something about math. This is 8 of Pentacles. All right, if I take away the 10 from 2, 8. All right, so things are working in your fucking favor. But this also talks about the work and energy that you've put out. And again, to refer back to Virgo's message that I did for the runes, it was literally efforts. Your efforts are going to be successful, even if it was not seen, shown, acknowledged. So for me personally, tarot, I don't think that I am getting, I don't think I'm getting the energy that I put out. And it's not that I do it to get that in back, but it's just the principle of it. It's the principle, right? This is the energy I'm getting. Like, this is going to be a complete change here. Yeah, even the 7 of Pentacles is coming out. All right, so this is all about time. This is also about your efforts here. This is about planting seeds. And the 8 of Pentacles, even though it's invisible, I'm still getting that here. It's just, it's up. Like, people didn't see you in the 7 of Pentacles. People didn't see you. They saw you in the 6, but they certainly didn't see you in the 7. They saw you in the 6 and wanted some shit, bars. But nobody was with you shooting in the gym. That's what the 7 of Pentacles is. Nobody was shooting with you in the gym. And them tables is turning. 2 of Pentacles is a boomerang. It's a return to sender energy of fuck shit. Again, the Justice card can only come out, or the Justice card is out, because I'm sure it was reversed. I can feel that shit. It was reversed for the longest time for you. All right, like, so your time in hermit mode and your whatever you've been creating in this time, it's coming out. It's a tower. Like, this is like, I don't know, like you were in some type of spiritual jail. That's what it felt like. And for some, you were literally in fucking jail. And it's like you use that jail time to learn. You use that jail time to write raps. You use that jail time to write stories. You use that jail time to better your craft. Again, like, that's what the fuck is going on here. And so when you get out, it's like you're back and you're better. And I was picking up on that in the rune messages as well for Leo's message. Okay, Leo's energy. So y'all might want to go on Patreon. I got a lot of other new tiers popping. All right, but rune messages for Leo is back and better. It was back in a better year. 6 of Wands is Leo energy. Okay, so this is justice. Like, the time is kind of like you were man down. Okay, and it's like you stayed down. Like, okay, I'm down. I'm gonna stay down while I have to, or whatever, like that. Like, those of you who are getting this justice, okay, it's kind of like you were dealt some fuckery. It was needed for your growth, your spiritual and physical growth, mental, financial even. All right, and you stayed down. You didn't resist it, okay? You didn't speak against it. You didn't oh, fuck it. Oh, you didn't do none of that. Hold up. This is for the motherfuckers who used, I guess, yeah, use your time wisely, but it's like you didn't stay down. Like, you were down, but you didn't have a stay down type of mentality, Knight of Swords energy, okay? All right, so that's what as I say that, 4 of Swords, like, you were down, but you didn't have a stay down type of energy at all. You didn't allow whatever was going on to do too much damage, or, I don't know, like, because trust me, like, it's not to say y'all didn't have those moments, like, nah, let's be real here, but you didn't stay down. All right, you still continue to push through, even though shit wasn't working out for you. Magician reverse. Remember in the first reading I did, Magician was coming out in the reverse. All right, but it's just kind of like you just kept pushing through, and that was the test. That was the fucking test. And that's with anything. Like, you go to school, you have semesters, you have classes, you have tests, you have quizzes. It's like you failing a quiz or failing a fucking semester and be like, you know what, college dropout. You know, it's like you get in an argument in a relationship where you have a period where it's fucked up. And it's like, fuck this relationship. It's like, you know, like, you still kept the faith and you still kept putting in work. 7 of Pentacles energy. You still kept putting in work, and watch that work for you now. And that's, I don't know why I keep wanting to say that's why they're mad, but this is going to be energy or a year where people are fucking mad. Because it's like they're not around when you're shooting in the gym. They just are around for, they're just around for the fucking game, like the live game. They wasn't around for practice, but yet they want to be a starter in the fucking game. Like, where was you at in practice? Like, that's basically what I'm getting at here. All right, so you've been through the practice, you've been through the trials and the errors, like, you've been down, but you ain't stayed down. And that's why the 2 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, whatever it is that you plan, it's moving forward. It's going to happen for you. Emperor, nothing is higher than the Emperor. And those of you who are watching this, those of you who are resonating with this, you're the Emperor. So you already know whatever the Emperor says goes. 2 of Wands energy. you already know what the Emperor says goes with this Two of Wands energy, and it's like you got the world in your fucking hand, man. Like you're in complete control of your life right now. And of course, I don't believe in free will, but it's almost kind of like an energy with that time of you being down and you found your purpose. I don't know why Malcolm X comes to mind, but it's like he was locked up, and during his time of being locked up, the man found his fucking purpose. Like he came out a completely different person, and that's essentially the vibe that I'm getting. It's like, and that's what this tower is. It's like you came out a completely different but stronger person. You're back but better, and this is that year. This is the bounce back, young nigga, bounce back. What is that song? I gotta get that. Yo, that's crazy. Phone just went off as soon as I said that. Man, listen, Ace of Wands is even at the bottom of the deck. What you ain't been in this territory before, and this territory is straight Ten of Pentacles energy. You ain't been there before. It's Ace of Wands. You ain't been down this fucking road before. This is North Node energy. North Node is retrograded right now in Aries. What else? Mars is also retrograded as well. Mercury is retrograded as well. Wait till these things go direct, and y'all, you already know where to find me. I'm about to start posting astrology again. I took a month off to kind of refocus, redirect my focus, get better, obviously back and better. Okay. But you're not going down a path where there's no happiness. You're certainly not going down a path where your ancestors and your guides don't want you to go. The Ten of Cups to me is our spiritual team, and for the Ten of Pentacles to be out, that lets me know you're in the Ten of Cups here as well. And this literally is like, it reminds me of Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, plans hope in the future and not to harm you. This is what this is with this Ten of Cups in the reverse, and that is only coming out reverse because they want you to know, Ace of Wands energy, this path that you're going down, this year, all right, that we entering in and embarking on, it ain't gonna be nothing Ten of Cups reverse. It's not gonna be none of that. It's not even gonna be Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. That's the only reason why this Ten of Cups is coming out in the reverse. And again, disclaimer, I keeps it too fucking true. I'm not saying any of these things to make anybody fucking feel better. I will keep it true, even if that makes me lose subscribers, which is often, but I digress here. Okay, we have the Devil card coming through with the come through. All right, so again, you're not going down a path where it's a trap, bars. Okay, it's just not fucking happening. Okay, whatever, the devil may want you to feel that way. Forces outside of you, ones that you can see and unseen, may want you to feel like this is what's going to continue to go on in New Year's. And the fact that I gave you a disclaimer, I'm not saying any of this to make anybody feel better, should speak fucking volumes. Like, because the devil to me upright is when you're fully unaware of what you're dealing with, what you're attached to. You're fully aware of the overindulgence and whatever it is that you get into, whether that be sex, drugs, money, whatever. This is coming out this way because that's not the case. This is what it is. You're fully aware, and this is because your guides, you have your guides here. You're protected, connected, and well respected. And the only reason why that shit is coming out reverse is because they don't. It's like I feel like there's an energy going on right now still. And again, this could also be due to the retrograded energy. So yes, it's a new year. Yes, this is new beginnings. Yes, you're embarking on some new shit. Yes, the Ten of Pentacles is at the end of this road or at the beginning of it. But it's almost kind of like there's an energy that wants to make you feel like maybe it's too good to be true. Or like you're still tied up in some old energy in terms of shit not being fucking fair. All right, like period. And that's not the case at all. Look, you have the Ace of Cups coming through with the come through. You have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so whatever this is that's telling you, oh, this is not going to be my year, or this is not it, or this sounds too good to be fucking true, baby, I promise you, bars, I am not the type to lie at all. Okay, so I'm getting this here. All right, and even if this was the Ten of Cups reverse, you have the Ace. So this Ace is a refreshing and a rejuvenating type of energy. So this has to come upright. Like you can't have the Ace of Cups with the Ten of Cups reverse, like at all. Where is this Ten of Cups coming from? It's deriving from this. So this has to be upright for this to even be here, correct? All right, so there's definitely an energy here that's trying to confuse you. And it's crazy because today was even foggy outside, but that also can be due to this tower energy that's coming down or already has. You can't see all, like, just imagine something being brought down. Like it's going to be debris falling all over. It's going to be like all, you're not going to see fucking clearly, okay? So that's essentially what this Devil card is to me. You don't see the devil clearly. You don't see And that also reminds me, I know Pluto was in Capricorn for some time and Saturn is in Capricorn. So these old structures, dynamics that were trying to hold you back and think you ain't know about it, or, oh, I'm just down on my ass right now, like this shit, no, it's not happening. So it's not happening. It's an illusion. Just like today was very, very fucking foggy out, and it probably still is, and that's why I'm not going out, but I wasn't going out anyway. So this is what I'm getting for you guys. This is the Crowlective here. I'm also getting an energy where, all right, like it doesn't matter, because this is some new energy. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. If you haven't already, and this really honestly may apply to those who have not done the work, because the devil to me is what it is. Like, you don't see, like, a lot of people, the devil be in the details, and they be overlooking that shit, matrixing, dodging the fucking detail. Like, they do the most to avoid the details, because them details, once you know better, you got to do better. And what do you know? The details, right? People don't want to take accountability for that, but yet they expect Ace of Cups energy. They expect Ace of Wands. So this also to me is giving me a vibe for those who are still not connected spiritually, psychologically, intuitively. You will not be going down this Ace of Wands. And even if you are going down this Ace of Wands, because the new year is coming in regardless, this is like an energy where, like, it doesn't matter where you move to, it doesn't matter, you change your number, if you still have the same mindset, if you still have the same addictions, then that shit is going to follow you wherever the fuck you go. It doesn't matter if you have a new location, environment, new home, new number, new hair, new wig. It does not fucking matter. New body, it doesn't matter. Like, if you still have these attachments here, I'm not saying you getting blocked off from this Ace of Wands, but this Ace of Wands is going to be the same shit over and over and over and over again. So this, honestly, to me, now that I'm seeing it this way, you have some people who, like I said in the beginning, if you haven't been doing the work, or you still been in this woe is me, or this is not fair, and instead of trying to find a solution or still pushing through it, I promise you, this devil's gonna follow you right down this Ace of Wands. It reminds me of the Hermit card, like ghost and shit like that, still following you down the road, like they ain't go nowhere. You ain't purged no shit, ain't no return to sender, none of that. So be very mindful and be very honest with yourself. Be very fucking honest with yourself, because you have some people who are still going through that same cycle and will again for another year because they didn't want to do some shit. And others of you, it's a straight path. All right, this is the North Feathered Covered Road here. Okay. Yep, Six of Cups is in the reverse, and I fell right on top of the Devil card right here. So for those of you who did not do the shadow work, didn't look at yourself, look at the what is that card in the Crow deck? It says, look into your eyes, there you'll find the window of your soul. Those of you who refuse to do that shit, and I understand some people aren't going to be honest about it. Some people think that they did and they didn't, but time will tell. Your year is going to tell. That's not for me to tell. I'm just telling you what's going to come or what to expect. Whether you want to be in denial about some shit or not, that's not my business. I know. I know I'm gonna be in the Ten of Pentacles, but for those who did not want to do the work, Six of Cups reverse, didn't want to do, that's what it is. What didn't want to look at themselves, didn't want to look in the mirror. This crow is barely looking in the mirror, ain't trying to look in the mirror, and that shit's coming out reverse. So you know that crow ain't looking in the mirror. Those who didn't want to take heed to the messages, those who didn't want to listen to the crow calls, those who didn't want to look at themselves, didn't want to go within themselves, their soul. That's what the Ace of Cups is here as well. The Ten of Cups. Those who are spiritually disconnected, this shit is going to just go down the yellow brick road, like the North Feather Cover Road. That shit ain't going, nope. Oh, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. Eight of Wands energy, man. Ten of Cups is coming out reversed again. Judgment is in the reverse again. All right, you can't get over no heartbreak or whatever because you didn't even do these things to try to heal it. And trying to heal it is looking at yourself, taking accountability for yourself, not playing victim. All right, yeah, homeboy hurt me, but what did I do to allow that shit? That's how you take your power back. Yeah, my parents and all that shit wasn't shit, but what am I doing now to grow from that? Why am I the way that I am? Okay, where's this coming? That's what that Six of Cups is. And here comes the Ten of Pentacles even in the reverse. And it ain't gonna be no secret with the Moon card. Yo, the spirits is dragging motherfuckers who's in this devil energy thinking that they going down the yellow brick road. And the reason for that is because you got King of Wands energy. This could also be the Queen of Wands energy. Once you get to King and Queen energy, or you think you're in the King or Queen energy, these kings and queens are set in their ways. They don't change. They don't think they need to. They think everyone around them needs to. So again, just to reiterate, and I'm done with this negative shit because it don't apply to some of us, right? They didn't want to do the Ten of Swords. They didn't want to go through the Ten of Swords to get to the Ace of Swords that sets you the fuck free. So these people who try to take shortcuts and they think they're going to watch this video and jump on the fucking bandwagon of success and all this, time after time. Time is going to tell, but that's not for me to dictate. I'm just telling you what's going down in the DMs here. You got the Ten of Swords reverse, which needs to be upright, just like a tower. Like, nobody likes towers and nobody likes Ten of Swords energy, but this is required to get to the Ace of Swords. That's a seeking card. This is literally being in a pit like Batman, Ten of Swords, all right? And then you find a way to get up out of that. That's the Ace of Swords. That's getting out of the pit, whatever pit you were in, bars. No, somebody obviously didn't want to do that shit, okay? They want to stay down, and nothing, it stays down more than a Ten of Swords. No enlightenment here, Hangman reverse, all right? No enlightenment, no spiritual growth, no spiritual activity, just nothing, okay? Like, just goddamn nothing. And then you got the King of Swords even in the reverse. That's a supreme energy to me. But that's also Aquarius energy. All right, this is caring about humanity, or this is a psychology. I don't know where I'm getting all these G's from. This is also sociology as well. And these are things that you learn about others, or this is, you got to learn about yourself first to apply that shit to other people. Basically, what I'm getting at is you have some people who are in their ego, Leo energy, King of Wands or Queen of Wands, who ain't coming back, and they ain't gonna be better because they haven't made any changes here. It's very fucking clear. But I don't, again, that's just, you know, that's just for them. We also have some feminine energies here too, who Temperance is in the reverse, so they're going to be going through another cycle of this. So I don't know. I want to say be honest with yourself, but I can't, you know, some people believe their own lies, so I don't have time for that. So anyway, all right, I had to give both. All right, that's balance, baby. You got Temperance energy coming through. You got the good and we got the bad. That's it. Yep, Aquarius energy I just saw. Beware, there's a medium practitioner and or low vibrational entity attempting to tap into your energy as you're about to walk into a new beginning here. So be very mindful. We also have rebel against conformity. All right, your mission is to be in this world, but do not become like this world. The book of John, chapter 15, verse 1 through 26 for those Christians out there. All right, any other messages for the collective? And happy new year, you guys. 222 as soon as I looked up. But happy new year, you guys, and I will see you guys maybe in like a week or so. If you guys are interested in more readings, extra readings that I offer, I'm always on Patreon posting. So if you don't see me on YouTube, I'm more than likely on Patreon, and y'all can also take a look at Patreon, peep the scene, and y'all will see that I post regularly. Okay, regularly. We have past life karma is following you, so this could be good and or bad. Our purpose in this world is to eradicate our karma from past lives. That is the whole point. That is the whole mission of us being here. Okay, we're not only doing it for ourselves, we're doing it for our ancestors, we're doing it for generations before and after us. All right, Sagittarius energy, that's also Jupiter. That's also blessings as well. All right, but that's also karmic rewards. You can't receive karmic rewards unless you go, you can only receive karmic rewards when you, what is it? What's the word? Like when you go through trials, tribulations, punishment, when you learn lessons, like you can only, you can only be rewarded, and the universe is only going to reward you when you go through lessons. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and ace them bad boys. You don't just get rewards just because. And if some of you are getting rewarded, yeah, it's a confusing kind of day. Please understand that not all blessings are from the Most High. So that's where this confusion is going. I'm going to put that right here on this fucking pile with the devil card. Because again, like I said, the devil do be in them details. And some people be dodging the details because they don't want to be held accountable. And that they don't want to look at themselves. Six of Cups energy. All right, so people, this new year for some is going to be very confusing. Okay, very confusing and still. Others of you, though, it's going to be confusing and slow for these people because they didn't want to pay attention. Well, damn. Okay, ancestors and guides. They didn't want to make a physical change. And then for others of you, you have justice is with being served. You also, and that's coming in fast. Wow, that's coming in fucking fast. It also says we come to warn you of a physical death, but that's in the reverse. What this kind of reminds me of is everlasting life. Spiritually speaking, we already know humans, our bodies will deteriorate. And we're not going to be here forever. So when I talk about immortality and everlasting life, that's more about your spirituality, your soul, your spirit. Most people, they have sold their soul and they don't even know. That's dangerous. And they have death. Okay. So you have justice being served. You also have the justice card coming out for those of you who did the work. And that shit's coming in very fucking fast, okay? Very clear. It's a 333 kind of day for you motherfuckers, all right? Because you, this is about divine order. Also in the temperance card, you'll see that trine. That's also what the trine is. And of course, diamonds are forever. And that also is pressure makes diamonds. Don't fold. And y'all clearly haven't folded because, again, to go back to the Emperor card, you can't get to an Emperor status ranking spiritually as above, so below, unless you go through the fucking works. Like that's what it is. You also have moon energy here, all right? You got Cancer energy in the air, in the air. So that lets me know that the moon, our spiritual mother, is taking care of you at this time and nurturing you after Saturn waxed that ass with the wax the floor with your ass. Like that's what it is, Saturn and the moon. So those of you are going to be getting nurtured by the moon. You already know how mothers do, all right? And especially in a perfect world, we know how mothers do. And that's what's going to be coming through for you. All right. The goddess, the moon, the lunar goddess is coming through for you. And then Saturn is going to be dealing with these people. And it makes sense because devil is Capricorn and Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. And Saturn rules time just as Aquarius does. But somebody didn't want to rebel against conformity, which is Capricorn energy. And so now vultures are game. This is that death energy. Vultures only come around when death is, you know. All right. And again, it didn't say physical death, but it most likely can be spiritual, or it most likely will be, or metaphorical. Sorry. Yeah, we got learn and or teach astrology. So that's another thing some of y'all been doing, especially with this 6 of Cups. Astrology makes you look at yourself and be honest with yourself, especially if you follow Vedic astrology. But I digress. Any other messages for, yeah, we got Pisces energy, which is the other half of Sagittarius, which came out initially, well, it was when I was shuffling, and that's Jupiter energy. That's also another unconditional love type of vibe here as well. And that also lets me know that you sacrificed enough, because Pisces is also a sacrificial sign, ruled by a sacrificial planet. Neptune is definitely about sacrifices. As I say that, you have dreams coming out, and we already know Neptune rules the dreams. All right, any other messages? All right, any other messages? Ooh, the block is hot. We have numbers coming out, so that's something to do with numerology. I would look up the spiritual meaning of 333. Also in the other collective, Crowlective, it was a 222 kind of day, and so now it's a 333 kind of day. You see how fast that fucking went? You see how fast that fucking went? Look up the spiritual number of 333, but that's all about alignment. That's the trine, that's the diamond. Yeah, I said that already. That's why I'm like, all right. Also something about obviously the number 7, numerology. I keep talking about numbers, okay? Yep, we got spiritual guides are around. I love it. We have mirrors energy, but it's coming out reverse, and the only other mirror I'm seeing right here is reverse right here. So I'm gonna put that right here where the devil is. Mirrors are in the reverse for others because they didn't want a 6 of Cups. These motherfuckers are going to be needing the book of personal reading. I'm here for you if you just need to do a double check to make sure you're good. All right. Sometimes it's hard to see ourselves, especially if you've been in your ego, sun card. So you may want to get a personal reading. If it's not from me, it's somebody. Shit. Okay. Because I am seeing ascension symptoms reversed. All right. We also have financial abuse, and that's usually 10th house energy. It could also be Taurus as well. When I was pre-shuffling in this deck, I saw Taurus in the reverse as well. All right, financial abuse can literally be an overindulgence in the financial spectrum, or too involved in materialistic shit. And that is another reason why it's very hard for people like that, materialistic people, to see themselves, to tap into the spirit realm, because they're too practical. They want to be logical, or they think they're practical. They think they're logical. When they have the whole formula fucked up. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. You have people thinking that they are a human, living a human experience, or having a human experience, and there is no spirituality. So that's exactly why that financial abuse was coming out. That's an overindulgence and materialistic shit. All right, and that's exactly why those who've been spiritual are getting the materialistic shit. All right, like that's how that shit works, man. Cancer energy's coming through. Ooh. All right, this can talk about the past and clinging to the past. I'm also getting Taurus energy again, so clinging to traditions. And again, this is for those who refuse to pay attention, refuse to tap into their emotional or the moon energy, or this is the moon literally communicating right now, because that's what's coming out right now. Yep. And I even have rune messages pulled, not rune, lunar messages. I have a tier for strictly moon messages. Any other messages, and we will wrap Ito. Happy New Year again. Yeah, we got Matrix Living. I can't make this shit the fuck up. So some of these people who are in devil energy, again, not all blessings are from the Most High. So those who have been getting blessed with money, or it appears that way, please believe me, it's not coming from the Most fucking High. And the devil do be wanting to collect. A lot of people do not read them terms and conditions until it's time to pay them dues. And now all of a sudden, I didn't know. You knew how to spend that money. You knew how to be very materialistic. You knew how to be superficial, though. You knew how to do that. Yeah. All right, that's all I have. You knew how to do that. But again, those who are not even supposed to be watching this, or who this applies to, they may not even watch this shit. All right, but I'm really getting really good vibes for those of you who were broken and got about that pit like the Dark Knight Rises, okay? Straight up. Rebuilt yourself up after the tower hit. You rebuilt yourself up, backbone and all, and you're back and better, literally. Way better. And your ancestors and guides are going to ensure it's way better. Way better than you thought. Some of y'all was like, I'm cool with the 8 of Pentacles. I don't want to be greedy. I'm all right. You get the 10. And you got the 10 of Cups. Well, damn. I know what card it was. It's this one. Yep, we got preparation. Get prepared. And then all these other motherfuckers who refuse to pay attention and confused and all that other shit, still in the 7 of Cups and not knowing what's going on. Be prepared. Everybody's getting prepared here. We got some getting prepared for them blessings, and we got some getting prepared for hell. Hell. All right, let's go ahead and get a surrender card for the devil energy, those who are still stuck. All right, and those who need to book a personal fucking, if you feel like, maybe I need to get a personal reading, you do, okay? Like, at least use that little bit of intuition to act upon it. Like, maybe, just maybe, that might change the course of your new beginning here, all right? Like, just maybe. All right, but others of you, be prepared, man. This is going to be one hell of a year to make up for the other 2, or to make up for the fucking 20. Shit, I don't know. All right, let's see. What does... Now, I'm going to focus on the devil energy, and then I'll pull a moon card for the good energy. Yeah, I'm seeing somebody, or these motherfuckers need to surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. And the emphasis on the word quickly, and it's a slow kind of day for these people. And then if they're already operating in their ego, come on now, let's put them two together. This is actually a really good reading, yo. It's a really good reading. I wasn't expecting this. Ooh. So surrender to effortlessness for these motherfuckers here. So stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Crazy, it says force the river, and then like the Ace of Cups, even though it's not a river, it's a cup, it's the chalice, but still. All right, and that's another reason. That's that that's that financial abuse aspect. All right. So let's get a moon message for those of you who the moon is supporting and loving on and will be nurturing you back after Saturn dried you the fuck out. Okay. Okay, so it says work through your fears. I feel like y'all have. Any messages, please, for those who will be reaping justice? Emotions are running high. Okay, I need like a point. Now y'all want to show off. All right. All right, so you have a romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra for some of you with the justice. knocking it. Congratulations. We also have adjustments are required. We also have expect powerful change, and I'm actually going to leave it at that. So we got expect powerful change, and I feel like we already in expecting means you need to be prepared. All right, prepared to receive, and that's also Cancer energy, receiving. All right, so yep, and damn, luck is on your side. Shit. Shit. So happy new year, everyone. I will see you guys in about a week or so. If you guys are not on Patreon, if you're on Patreon, I'll see you by tomorrow. Or no, I'll see you, what's tomorrow? Saturday? Is tomorrow Saturday? No, today is Saturday, right? I'll see you guys on Monday. Tomorrow I have to work on astrology. So I'll see you guys on Patreon on Monday. Those of you who are on YouTube, I will see you in about a week or so. Okay. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you guys so much for another year. Just thank you for all the love. Shit. Truly. And those of you who've been able to handle my messages, even if it hurts. For those of you who've been staying down and all that, I'm very thankful for you guys, very much so, because I know I'm not the easiest. I know my messages be hurting sometimes, but it really do be the truth, and it comes from, it definitely comes from a loving place, okay? So that's, you know, see y'all. Happy New Year.